I told y'all this wasn't going away. I told you this wasn't going away. I got it, you don't want to get into stuff like this, but you can't help it because you see the trouble down the road. I said it to you days ago. When you got 120 people that are going to levy allegations against him, his situation looks too daunting to even comprehend. And because of that, as his lawyers intimated when I was watching them on programs like News Nation or CNN or what have you, what did you hear them say? You might find his behavior reprehensible. You might find it disgusting. You might find it a lot of things. The word we're concerned about is whether or not it was legal.
Stephen A. Smith is once again taking aim at Floyd Mayweather, and this time the controversy is explosive. Federal agents recently stormed properties linked to the undefeated boxing legend as part of a sweeping probe into alleged financial misconduct and mounting unpaid obligations. And as expected, Smith did not hold back.
How many square feet is this?
A little bit over 20,000 square feet, 3 or 4 levels.
Money Mayweather, seems appropriate that you would be living in Vegas.
My mentality is always about, working.
Luxury residences in both Miami and Las Vegas were searched shortly after scrutiny intensified around Mayweather Promotions. Authorities had begun examining the company over accusations tied to tax issues and other financial irregularities. During the searches, investigators reportedly uncovered documents they believe were falsified.
What are we to make of the fact that it was Homeland Security, Miami, Los Angeles, respectively, as opposed to just the LAPD or the local police department? What are we to make of the fact that Homeland Security are the ones who raided both?
On his show, Stephen A. Smith didn't mince words. He declared that Mayweather's situation puts him in the same conversation as some of the most notorious white-collar offenders. As more details surfaced, questions emerged about the properties Mayweather often flaunts. Reports suggested that many of these high-profile real estate holdings may not actually belong to him outright, but instead are tied to endorsement style, arrangements where he presents himself as the face of developments to attract buyers. In exchange, he allegedly receives compensation or select assets. Federal authorities were said to view this as potentially deceptive. Smith was especially disturbed by separate claims that Mayweather had promoted questionable cryptocurrency ventures, projects where he appeared to signal ownership or heavy involvement before disappearing as investors suffered losses.
Than myself. And I believe that it's going to be, another cryptocurrency that's going to be just as large as Bitcoin someday. It's okay. That's no different from Uber and Lyft. That's no problem. Everybody's entitled. Everybody's entitled to their. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion.
To Smith, the pattern looks troubling. He suggested that Mayweather's empire may be built less on ownership and more on promotional partnerships dressed up as personal investments. Smith even questioned whether some of the boxer's most extravagant possessions, like his private jets, are fully his or simply part of branding deals. What does he truly own? Smith wondered aloud.
At one point, you were getting celebrity endorsements. One was DJ Khaled, hilarious, and Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And he posted on his Instagram him taking this what do you call it? The Centra card?
Centra card.
The Centra cards. And going and purchasing something with his Bitcoin.
Smith emphasized that the one undisputed fact about Mayweather is his flawless boxing record. Beyond that, he argued, clarity becomes murky. Footage tied to the raids reportedly highlighted deeper connections to cryptocurrency promotions than to traditional real estate ventures. Smith claimed that digital tokens might represent the largest portion of Mayweather's alleged misconduct, arguing that crypto schemes often slip under the radar. He alleged that fans who trusted the champ may have collectively lost staggering amounts of money, and he urged authorities to focus closely on that digital trail.
He did that knowing that it didn't work.
Floyd Mayweather doesn't know anything that's going on, really. So,
we all know that.
Yeah.
The guy can't read,
Yeah.
How much did you guys pay him?
Like $1 million.
He took that knowing or not caring if it worked?
It was just knowing, not knowing, right? Like they didn't care.
The conversation intensified when blockchain investigator Zach XBT publicly linked Mayweather to multiple token collapses. Smith noted that this wasn't the first time the boxing icon's name surfaced in lawsuits or settlements involving crypto endorsements. At one point, Zach XBT criticized him for backing yet another questionable token project. Online reactions were fierce. Some critics argued that celebrity net worths are often inflated illusions fueled by endless paid promotions. Others expressed disbelief that someone so wealthy would risk reputational damage for additional payouts. A recurring sentiment echoed across social platforms: will Mayweather ever truly face consequences? Zach XBT previously compiled a list of numerous crypto projects that unraveled after heavy promotion, adding to skepticism within the digital asset community.
He does a million promotions like that. It's basically you speak to his manager.
Yeah.
He's like, this is Floyd's price. And
Yeah.
you send the money over.
Yeah.
The manager makes his little cut from it. And he just says, what do you want me to say? And what do you want me to do?
Okay.
Right. And then you just basically give him his script and he just does
In
it.
another instance, Mayweather unveiled a token bearing his own name and promoted it heavily before abruptly deleting posts once buyers had already jumped in. The move raised eyebrows and reignited fears of a classic pump and vanish play. Over time, he has been associated with ventures such as Mayweather's, Ethereum Max, Bored Bunny, Real Floyd NFT, and Moonshot, projects that reportedly generated millions before fading. In 2022, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission charged Mayweather for failing to disclose payments received for endorsing 3 initial coin offerings, including a 6-figure payment from Centra Tech.
People like Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, the Waltons, the people that own Walmart and Walgreens, when they're getting money in their 50s, their 60s, their 70s, 80s, and even 90s, it's okay. A young kid like myself, from the inner city, from the ghetto, I worked my way to the top.
Regulators allege that he used social media to encourage followers to buy into Centra's offering before it sold out. Smith pointed out that Mayweather eventually paid more than $600,000 in penalties tied to unlawful crypto promotions. Documents connected to those cases were reportedly discovered during the Las Vegas search. Smith stressed that investors endured serious financial setbacks after relying on celebrity-backed hype.
I mean, it's the new wave. It's what everybody's doing. And I started, of course I started with boxing, but then of course, now it's real estate. My real estate portfolio is crazy, but I'm truly blessed. I'm truly blessed. And if cryptocurrency is the new wave.
Several of the highlighted projects, including Centra's ICO, Ethereum-based tokens, Bored Bunny NFTs, Floyd's World, and the Floyd token, were labeled by critics as rug pulls. When developers drained liquidity and vanished, token holders were left empty-handed. Smith also referenced regulatory announcements naming Mayweather alongside other public figures accused of failing to disclose endorsement payments tied to crypto investments.
And everybody in the crypto world is competing with one another. Whereas I feel like everybody should be able to choose what they want to choose and go with who they want to go with. I think everybody should work together. And what I always did was I believed in myself. Before anybody else believed in me, I believed in myself.
Although the individuals involved neither admitted nor denied wrongdoing, settlements resulted in penalties exceeding $750,000 combined. These mark some of the SEC's earliest enforcement actions against celebrities promoting ICOs. Initial coin offerings allow companies to raise funds by selling digital tokens, but regulators have repeatedly warned that many such offerings fall under existing securities laws. Those laws require full transparency when influencers are paid to promote investments.
I didn't understand because when I signed my deal, I was only a teenager. When a teenager getting that type of money, you're a kid, you don't know no better. So with age, I grew, understood the business part. And once I said, I'm no longer gonna be just an athlete, I'm gonna be a businessman. See, a lot of the fighters right now in boxing, they're just fighters.
Right.
I'm a businessman.
According to regulators, Mayweather received hundreds of thousands of dollars to publicize multiple offerings, including one from Centra Tech, which authorities later accused of fraud. His posts encouraged followers to act quickly before tokens sold out, and he even embraced the nickname Floyd Crypto Mayweather online. Another celebrity promoter, DJ Khaled, was also cited for endorsing the same project without proper disclosure. Both men shared enthusiastic posts to millions of followers without clearly stating they were compensated.
First investment was real estate, commercial real estate, skyscrapers actually. I looked at certain athletes' career and I said, I don't want to end up like that. So what I did was this. It started off with $5 million. Put up $5 million, I was getting $50,000 a month.
Part of the settlement, DJ Khaled agreed to return the endorsement payment he received along with fines and interest. Mayweather similarly repaid funds and faced substantial penalties. An SEC enforcement official warned that social media endorsements are not investment advice and reminded the public that influencers are often paid marketers, not financial experts. Smith reflected on how dramatically perceptions have shifted, noting that he once praised Mayweather extensively before these controversies deepened.
Now I'm here to talk to the people about one of my jewelers. And it's not one of my new jewelers, one of my low-key jewelers, Tony, at Pasha in Manhattan Beach, California. You guys need to come check them out. Now today, let me show you guys what I purchased from Tony. Tony, matter of fact, I don't need to tell him, you tell him.
You got a little rose gold sky dweller, chocolate dial, 40 karat pear shape, 1 carat each, tennis bracelet, only for the best for the champ.
Now when you guys come here, if you want to hang out.
During an appearance on Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharpe, Smith previously grouped Mayweather with Michael Jordan when discussing athletic dominance. He argued that while stars like LeBron James win convincingly, Jordan and Mayweather had a rare ability to make elite opponents appear ordinary. That comparison underscored just how highly Smith once regarded the boxer's legacy.
Made him look like it was 5 years too late.
Right.
And that's how that's the greatness of him.
Yes.
Everybody that he fought, they like, what? He beat Sugar Shane Mosley. He beat Sugar Shane Mosley.
Shane caught him. Shane caught the second round.
Yeah.
Almost hurt him.
Yeah.
Almost dropped him.
But you look at the champions that this man beat and made them look mundane in beating them.
Right. You talk about Mayweather, right?
Mayweather.
I would say the same about Jordan, but that's a different
Oh, there you go. No.
I mean, I'm glad that you heard that. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. You know, because Jordan will make you look.
The evolving tension between praise and criticism highlights the public's fascination with iconic athletes. Mayweather's undefeated record and strategic matchmaking cemented his place in boxing history, but debates about his business dealings continue to swirl. Since retiring, he has explored ventures ranging from property investments to promotional enterprises. When he announced involvement in cryptocurrency projects tied to his World Boxing Council belts, the reaction was immediate and intense.
I remember going to the Mike Tyson and the Mayweather, where it was an event.
Mayweather Pacquiao, Mayweather Canelo,
Mayweather De La Hoya.
Yes, that was a big event.
He later aligned himself with a Binance Smart Chain-based token after meeting its founder in New York. City, far from casual interest, Mayweather publicly endorsed the project and even teased rewards for investors, including the chance to win one of his WBC championship belts. He invited fans to a virtual event where he promised to explain his belief in the venture, escalating excitement around the promotion.
You look like you're less than what you are.
Like before Scotty?
LeBron would beat you.
I know he ain't.
But MJ would make you look like less.
Floyd Money Mayweather was undefeated for the last half of his career with one hand. He constantly broke his hand. Yeah. He constantly broke his hand. And so because he broke his hand, you got to give credit where credit is due. He would go into a ring knowing he had no shot at knocking somebody out because his hands were hurt too much. And literally walked in the ring and said, I'm going to embarrass you and humiliate you by showing the world.
Meanwhile, rumors about financial strain began circulating, though the only thing visibly soaring was his $50 million Gulfstream G650 jet. The whispers gained momentum after longtime rival 50 Cent began mocking him online.
Boxers, if not the greatest boxer in history, he's absolutely sensational. But he retired years ago, and for me personally, I know these exhibition matches are entertaining.
Speculation intensified when reports questioned Mayweather's claim of purchasing $42 million worth of New York apartment buildings. 50 Cent reposted a clip suggesting the investment story was false and joked that another exhibition fight might be necessary. Public records cited by outlets reportedly showed no evidence of ownership transfers under Mayweather's name, fueling further doubt.
The $1 Million Garage.
I know we're on television, Floyd, but I think it's necessary for me to say, damn.
Well, you know, we are on ESPN. These are sports cars. It's a sports network. This car costs $3.2 million. This Bugatti right here costs 1.6 million. You ain't seen these
I
toys?
haven't seen these.
No.
What? Floyd, this is 7 cars, man.
Despite skepticism, Mayweather has continued earning millions from exhibition bouts overseas, particularly in the Middle East and Asia. While those matches may not generate traditional pay-per-view frenzy, they have kept significant revenue flowing. Business Insider referenced public housing records that contradicted some of his real estate claims, yet Mayweather responded by flaunting an extravagant watch collection as proof of his wealth.
Silver, platinum, Miami, black, LA, white, Vegas.
Yeah, in New York, I got my drivers.
And you got your drivers in New York.
Yeah.
Why? Talk to me about why you make the decision to drive different colored cars in respective cities.
Spoiled brat.
Oh, just being a brat?
Just being a brat.
The 7 cars that you showed me are in excess of $15 to $20 million.
Bankruptcy chatter isn't new for him. Similar rumors surfaced in 2017, even after his massive payday against Conor McGregor. With an estimated net worth of $500 million reported by Sports Illustrated, Mayweather has showcased his private aircraft and lavish lifestyle to silence doubters. A Honduran news outlet, Televisa International, recently documented his visit to the island of Roatan, sharing images of the retired champion alongside his jet while praising the island's scenery and hospitality.
Oh Lord, this is your closet?
Yeah.
I see the Money Team hats, along with various others.
Yeah.
Do you even know how many outfits you have?
I wear the same clothes, but I got a ton of clothes, but
you're not overly concerned about clothes. I mean, you're gonna be suited down when you need to be suited and booted for the most part.
But today, I got on this today. Today's
I'm not talking about today.
Today's just a chill day. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Today is like, okay, I ain't really got.
Reports also indicate he owns a second private plane, though its price tag remains undisclosed. During his Roatan stay, he was presented with a commemorative gift from Tourism Minister Yadira Gomez-Bird, a book detailing the island's history, adding another public display of prestige to his resume.
But you know what I'm saying? I do got a Patek Philippe on my wrist.
Okay.
I think this watch probably costs $100,000 with no diamonds.
Let's move on.
I don't feel like it's nothing that I can't conquer.
Allegations of financial instability may resurface from time to time, but Mayweather continues to counter them with visible displays of luxury. Still, the question lingers. Is it all untouchable wealth, or could cracks eventually appear beneath the surface? Share your thoughts below, and for the latest updates on boxing's biggest headlines, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss what's next.